Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Definitely. Always ready to dig into some data.
Awesome. So today we're tackling Dogecoin.
Oh, yeah, the one everyone's talking about.
Exactly. It's been making headlines, but the price action has been, well, kind of confusing.
Yeah, up and down, sideways.
Totally. So we're going to try to make sense of it all, right? Using technical analysis, looking at some expert commentary, the whole 9 yards.
Sounds good to me.
All right, so first things first, this Dogecoin. It's had a hard time breaking through certain levels, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. Struggling to break through these key resistance levels.
Okay, hold up. Resistance levels, I feel like that's one of those terms that gets thrown around a lot. Can you remind us what those actually are?
Sure, imagine it like, well, like a ceiling, a price ceiling.
Got it.
It's basically a point where historically a lot of selling happened.
Okay.
So when the price gets up to that level again, you often see like this increased selling pressure makes it harder to go higher.
So it's kind of like a psychological barrier then? Like people remember it hitting that price before and they're like, okay, time to sell.
Exactly. And what's interesting with Dogecoin is it's bumped into these resistance levels a couple of times recently, which is a sign, a sign we got to pay attention to.
Right, right. And on top of that, I've seen some chatter about, was it weakening technical indicators? Something like that. What's the deal with those?
Yeah, so technical indicators, they basically help us gauge the strength of a trend.
Mm-hmm.
Think of them as like signals. One that's commonly used is the RSI, the Relative Strength Index. You can think of it almost like a speedometer for the price.
Okay, I like that.
So looking at Dogecoin's RSI, it's actually been trending downwards lately, which suggests, maybe the momentum behind it is starting to fade a little.
Interesting. So putting it all together,
Yeah.
looking at these price ranges, where do we think Dogecoin could go from here?
Well, if this downward trend continues, it wouldn't be surprising to see it drop to, say, the 0.29 to 0.26 range.
Yeah.
Could even potentially go as low as the Fibonacci support level around 0.21.
Fibonacci. That sounds a little intimidating.
Sounds complicated, yeah. But basically, it's just it's a way to identify these potential support and resistance levels based on like mathematical ratios. It's actually found in nature, but used a lot in financial markets too.
Huh. That's pretty cool. But maybe not the news Dogecoin holders wanted to hear.
Yeah.
So not the best time to like bit the farm on Dogecoin. But
Yeah.
is there any good news potentially on the horizon?
Well, there's always potential for a turnaround, right?
Yeah.
The thing to watch is if Dogecoin manages to climb above that 0.39 Fibonacci retracement level.
Okay.
If it can do that, that could signal a reversal. Could mean we might see some upward movement from there.
Gotcha. So 0.39, that's our magic number. If it breaks through that, maybe some good things to come.
Exactly. But of course, got to emphasize this is just analysis, not financial advice or anything. Always do your own research.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. So quick recap for everyone. Resistance levels, those are acting like barriers for Dogecoin right now.
Yeah.
Then we have momentum, which seems to be weakening based on that RSI indicator.
Uh-huh.
And that all-important price point, 0.39, which we're all watching very, very closely.
It's fascinating how, a meme coin can get so complex.
Right, all these technicalities. But that actually brings up a great point. Thinking about all this analysis, how might understanding it help people, evaluate other cryptocurrencies?
That's a really good question. Something to definitely consider.
Absolutely. And hey, this is just the start, right? Always more to learn, more to explore. So keep those brains engaged, folks, and we'll catch you in the next deep dive.
See ya, bye.
Bye.